it's a beautiful morning if you're a bear. Good morning. It's always fun to wake up and see the charts doing as you had hoped and expected them to do, and it's always a good day for that, especially when you've been calling this for a little while and market seems to be doing it. So awesome! Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you are here. This is the place where we look at the market from an Elliott Wave perspective and get it right a lot of times. So awesome. I don't know, just a little fun to gloat sometimes. On occasion, if you guys can handle it just a little bit, I'm sure I'll get some thumbs down for that one. But yeah, and pride does go before destruction, so I better watch out. But having a little fun this morning. All right, let's take a peek at the charts today and see what's going on. Um, the hard thing here is to know exactly what to expect because there's still a couple accounts that push us up to the upside. I'm still thinking we're coming down. That's my feeling. That's my belief. My main belief system, and the reason why I believe that is from LTC. LTC is kind of as soon as we break this bottom right here, it's on. Okay, I mean it's clear that we're gonna finish. There's still this slight chance. I mean, y'all guys, it's so slight. I can't even. I don't even want to mention it to you. But we got this three-wave structure here. I mean, we do technically have a three-wave structure here. I mean, come on, market makers. If you do this to me, I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die. I want to say that that is a possibility yet. Oh, would I ever hate that? I just finish this thing already. Finish it already. So I'm looking for in Litecoin this thing to come on down in 5 waves here. Boom. Looking at around $45. Potentially, if we get an extended fifth or an extended third, $40. Um, got some targets down a little lower as well, but I'm just not feeling those targets. So we're still looking at these targets for Litecoin. Let me see if I can get that off the screen. So that's the wave shape I'm looking for. I think we're going to continue coming on down. So because of that, I just kind of feel like yeah, we're going to do the other thing is we've got Ethereum here that just it's just going a little slow, a little pokey. You're like, what's going on? Why is it going so pokey? Um, are things just you know that's the big question mark for me. But for Ethereum, and again, what I'm doing, guys, right now is I'm using the other charts to see how everything's moving and correlating together. When you begin to understand that, you can kind of get an idea and a sense for where everything's headed. So for Ethereum here, what I've been expecting, yeah, I've got this three-wave move, right, and then we got a three-wave correction here. Um, Now I need to see a three-wave to finish this thing out. Okay, 'cause I don't think that's a flat. It can't be. Nope, it's not a flat. So yeah, I mean this is clearly three waves. Okay, then we got a three-wave up. We need a three-wave down. So I mean this is what I'm expecting here for Ethereum. Got some notifications coming in. Sorry, like that, and this should be three waves, and that'd be a WXY. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting. In the so I'm expecting this final push down. So because of that, because Litecoin needs to come on down, we might come even lower here, guys, because of you know the way Litecoin is looking. We're just a slow trudge for sure, but it's a trending. It's trending down. Um, there are definitely impulse waves that are coming down. They're impulses. Um, does For me, it doesn't look corrective at all. It looks very impulsive. I know uh, some channels are thinking this is corrective in nature. It could be, I suppose, until we break this low. We'll have to find out. But to me, it's looking very impulsive. Now you can have impulses in corrections, obviously. So we understand that. So it's just to be honest with you, it's really tough to make the call. But as soon as we break this low, it's gonna be pretty certain. I mean, the only other thing you could have is a flat correction, and it just doesn't look like a flat's being made here. I suppose it could be, but it is what it is. All right, so with looking at Litecoin and Ethereum like that, it just seems like Bitcoin's gonna just come on down. Okay, so you can see my chart's a mess right now, but let's just kind of walk through it and then we show you what I'm seeing. Let's try and clean it up a little bit. I'll move this out of the way just for a minute. Let's zoom out, show you what I think. Now we really need to break this low here to confirm this downside count. Okay, we need to break that low, obviously. But this doesn't look finished. This looks like just the beginning of a third wave here, or in the middle of a third wave. It doesn't look finished to me at all. If it does look finished, then I'd have to interpret that. How could I interpret that? I'd have to have that A, B, C, right? One, two, three. But I just not a fan of the way it looks. But who's to say? Who's to say? We have. I did draw a channel here. We did break that channel right here, so that's a good sign. I just wanted to see if that channel was going to hold us and then take it on up to the upside. It did not hold us, so that's a good sign for the downside, right? So let's get rid of that channel here. Let's do another channel that I'm seeing right here. So we're going to just draw this guy right there. So you see how I draw that, by the way. When we're going down, you're going to start with the top trend line, right? And then that projects down to the bottom trend line. So we got a target right down here, this trend line, um, for a bounce. Okay, and let me just show you. It's confluent with the bottom of here. This okay. So the bottom right here is confluent there, and so when I put my wave structure back on it, you can see that I've got fibs. This one was right here on this line, right? Which makes a lot of sense. It should be a bounce right here. And what that is the 1618 extension of this first wave. So we'll have a bounce, right? No, it's not the 1618 either. Oh, I know what it is. It's the well, it's around. It's between the 1 and the 1276. But no, let me show you the other fib. Sorry guys. It's this when I pulled the fibs here. We are no man, nothing. My memory is wrong. Forgive me. Anyway, this fib line right here, we got 1, 2. We're making the third wave. We're getting close to finishing this third wave, potentially bouncing off this 1618 here, this third wave of the third. So let me finish this here. We got 1, 2. Now the third wave, um, the th- where's the 1618? I've got the third wave needs to come on down here. That would make more sense. That gets us down here to our um, trend line. I like that better. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of. So what would that mean for this third wave? It would have to come on down here. Maybe here. Maybe something like this, guys. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what it gives us, but it's gonna have to come on down. Um, it may or may not stay in that channel. Just so you know, it may or may not stay in that channel. It may break right out down out of that channel. I mean, it does it all the time. So we don't want to, limit ourselves to only going through that channel. But if it's trending, it may bounce around in that channel. So I'm gonna get that off of there for now. But that kind of helps us draw the wave and see a path that it may be taking. So that means we're making the third wave here of the third wave. That's what this little sub count is right here. So when you draw Elliott waves, your third wave, you should always try to sub count for sure the third wave, because you can really see that. So we're getting ready to bounce off the 1618. I'm going to guess, based upon price action of LTC and how far Ethereum needs to come down, I'm going to guess that we're going to have a pretty big move sometime. I mean, it's going to be a large move, unless it just trends very slowly this entire, the rest of this wave. But we haven't even come down to the 1-to-1 extension or the 1276. We've got a long way to go for Ethereum here. Ethereum is going to be looking like this if it's finishing. Something like that. That's what Ethereum has to do. So there's a long way to go here. So there you go. That's what we're looking at, in my opinion. What would invalidate this? I mean, if we get a turn, um, if we get a break to the upside, guys, like this, and it breaks this plane, I mean, what I've just shared with you is invalid. Okay. So what would have, and just to consider, just to think about another scenario. I'm not seeing it, but just to think about another scenario. Excuse me. Uh, I guess we got a three-wave structure here, and it's done right here around the 1276. Could be finishing. So if we get a reversal right here, guys, this is going to begin a five-wave structure to the upside, most likely, or at least some three-wave structures. But my bias is against that because of what Litecoin and Ethereum look like. So I don't know. I don't want my bias to tell me and not allow me to be ready. So make sure you take your profits. Don't give it all back if it starts coming up on you. It's going to come up a little bit, but I imagine here, guys, if price comes up here to this region, this wave right here, and doesn't turn back around, then this wave is not right. Because these bumps should be small along the way. Um, you know, these shouldn't be huge bumps on this time frame. This is the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so we shouldn't have really big bumps. So if we get a price action that comes back up to here pretty significantly, it's most likely reversing. And so be careful. Okay, be careful. All right. Well, there's your analysis for the day. Got to run. Gonna get to work. I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to leave comments, and hey, let's do a random comment today. Let's see. Um, oh, I don't know. You make up your own random comment today. I can't even come up with one on. Can't even come up with one. But let me know what position you're in. If you're still looking bull or bear, what are you thinking? But I'm thinking as a bottom here. I'm looking at for $7,500. That's my first target. I want to see what price is going to do around $7,500. All right. You guys have a fantastic day. We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.